A Michigan woman baked up an idea that's helping spread kindness through her community.
Not too much work, but I just like to help others out. Just anything that I can do and save waste is very helpful.
Helpful would be an understatement for what Jenny Durfee is doing to help her neighbors.
It's a lot of bread, it is.
After a conversation with Nancy Jacobs, the owner of Apple Spice Box Lunch Delivery and Catering in Byron Center, Jenny decided to use the daily leftover bread to feed those in need.
There was a little bit too much bread left over at the end of the day.
By a little, Jenny means anywhere from 50 to 300 loaves of bread. Instead of throwing it out, she believed it could be of great value somewhere else.
I was familiar with Streams of Hope, so I asked them if they would like to have it, to hand it out to those less fortunate, and they accepted. And that was only 2 times a week, so the rest of the time I just bring it home with me and set it in my front yard. So she set up what we call Jenny's bread and lemonade stand, and she sets up a table, sets the bread out, and just gives it away for free. And then her neighbors have been so grateful. Some of them have taken it, given it to their elderly parents, different people that they know who are in need who can't get out to get food.
Bonnie Weirs does her part too, helping with deliveries at Apple Spice and working in the food pantry at Streams of Hope.
I was picking up the breads on Tuesday and Thursday mornings so that we could hand it out. And one day I asked Nancy, do you ever need any help? Because I was not busy enough.
Bonnie says the bread from Apple Spice is a real game changer.
It's a blessing. It's wonderful, and we need more people who are willing to share their gifts and talents and whatever they have to help people who are in a lot of need.
Apple Spice began with that very notion.
You know, when we started this, I had always wanted this business to be a blessing to not just us, but as well as our team members and the community. And so this it's a good feeling to know that food is not getting thrown away. I always feel like God gives us so much, and He doesn't want us to be wasteful. So if I can do something with it rather than just throwing it away, it's a really good feeling.
You'd expect to find something sweet at Martine's Pastries in Lexington. But the bakery on Lexington's East End is doubling down. Not only baking up delicious treats, but serving the community at the same time.
I was born in a small village in France, so community was everything, just helping each other.
They moved to their location at the corner of Eastern Avenue and 3rd Street just about 3 years ago and knew from the jump they wanted to be an active part of the East End neighborhood. Thrilling Vice President of the William Wells Brown Neighborhood Association, Vivian Mason.
We were just tickled pink because they have always been great supporters and just great community partners.
Pre-pandemic, Martine and her husband Jim were true to their word, taking part in the Neighborhood Association's monthly effort of donating and creating packs of food for kids to take home over the weekend. But due to the pandemic, those meetings were no longer an option. Still, they were determined to find a way to help.
I just love the fact that they thought of something creative that everyone can do.
So they added a pay-it-forward concept to their business. Anyone who walks in can add a donation onto their bill or simply just donate. Every cent going to help kids in the neighborhood who rely on this extra food, especially in a time when so many families are hurting.
It started slow, of course, because these things start slow. I think we did 13 packs the first time, 42, and I believe today we totaled it up 67 care packs for the kids.
It takes a village, and so we know that in order to prosper and to make sure that the East End is what we desire, it takes everyone doing their part.
Through posts on Facebook and generous customers, they are hopeful the donations will only continue to grow and say the pay it forward option is here to stay, pandemic or not.
I mean, it's just a warm feelings to know that we can have a small impact, but at our little level, I think it helps us, have a purpose.
Doing good where they're planted, supporting one neighbor at a time.
We're in the home stretch. And we're ending with an encouraging message for all of us to spread acts of kindness.
In all of the hectic and crazy of the world right now, find something that really gets you grounded and centered in your life, that you're coming from a space of peace.
It's good to know.